Yo, what up, YouTube? 502 King Power coming out with another video. Hey, man, real talk, this might be the most important video that I ever post up, that I have posted up to date. And, I want to talk about a topic. First and foremost, let me start off by saying RIP Breonna Taylor. RIP David McAtee. If you do not know those names, if you do not know those stories, I want y'all to go and look those articles up right now. Breonna Taylor and David McAtee. Now, as y'all know, I am 502 King Power. 502 being Louisville, Kentucky. It's a lot going on in Louisville, Kentucky right now. Like, whole city's on fire as far as, police just taking advantage of the everyday civilian. I mean, and this is black and white. I mean, police are going straight crazy right now, like abusing their powers more so now than ever before. Here recently, if you don't know the story of Breonna Taylor, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So this story popped up maybe about a month or two ago, and I remember when the police had kicked in this woman's door. They had a no-knock warrant, which is basically a warrant that allows them to go inside of your house, and they don't have to announce themselves or anything. When they feel like, that you're distributing drugs at the house or whatever, they have this no-knock warrant that allows them to just kick in your door. So basically what ended up happening was they kicked in this lady's door looking for a man. And when they kicked it in, they shot her, and the guy who was inside of the house with her, Kenneth Walker, he ended up returning fire on the police and ended up shooting one of them. I think he ended up shooting him in the leg or something like that. So, long story short, they ended up locking him up. They didn't kill him, but they locked him up, and they ended up letting him go. So when I saw that he got let go, that was like a red, like an alarm in my head right there. Like, okay, something like, why? We ain't never heard of no black men shooting the police and then getting released. So something's up with this story immediately. But then it just kind of disappeared afterwards, and you didn't hear anything about it until, you start seeing more national stories of these different things going on where police are killing innocent black people. So, that Breonna Taylor got more of a boost here recently when they released a police phone call where Kenneth Walker was actually on the phone with the police, and he said, hey, somebody just shot my girlfriend. He's saying this to the police as they're breaking into the house. He's on the phone with the police. So, it's a lot of stuff that they're trying to cover up with that case. On the flip side, while people was out protesting that or whatever, the mayor imposed a curfew over the city, right? To where everybody has to be inside or whatever by 9 p.m. All your business, whatever, got to be done by 9 p.m. So, man, just being real, man, black people in the hood, they not hearing none of that. You can't tell a grown man when to go inside the house. You can't tell nobody when to do nothing, you feel me? So they were still out doing what they do. And if you're from Louisville, Kentucky, man, of course, the story of David McAtee, where he was just gunned down recently, not only by the police, but also gunned down by National Guard as well. Now, they say that he shot at the police. But the crazy thing about this story, y'all, okay, David McAtee, let me give you some context to what they're alleging right now. David McAtee was a man that owned a barbecue business on the corner of 26th and Broadway in Louisville, Kentucky. If you're from Louisville, Kentucky, you definitely know where that corner is. It's always action there. It don't matter if it's a random Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, whatever. It's always going to be something going on that corner. So with that being said, it didn't matter if it was a curfew or not. It was still going to be people out there on that corner. So with it being such a big crowd and this curfew being imposed, the National Guard, whereas first the protest was downtown in the out in in the white people business district, then the protests all of a sudden are in the West End, where that's where 26 and Broadway is located at. It's in the West End of Louisville. So they try to make it seem like these people was out here protesting. These people ain't protesting, man. It's the same OG, same dude, same You know, people standing around outside the store that's out there every single night. So, like I said, man, David McAtee, he owned a business on that corner. He fed the police for free. If you live in the city of Louisville, you rode past that store a million times. I'm sorry, I need some air. Hold on. But if you live in the city of Louisville and you don't roll past that corner 100 times and you already know what the deal is, like, that's a corner where it's going to be a bunch of police lined up, and they right across the street from where this man had his barbecue shop. This is every weekend. So he used to feed the police for free. So they trying to say that a man who fed the police for free, didn't charge them nothing, had them, this man just all of a sudden decided that now I'm going to turn to a cop killer because y'all coming out here telling people to clear the lot. It doesn't make any sense. You know, and it's a lot of things that's not making sense out of this. I know for some people, man, I might be kind of like rambling right now, but I hope that y'all following what I'm saying. What I'm saying, for one, is police been dirty. We know this. And I'm not saying all police, but yes, it's a lot of dirty police, man, in the city of Louisville. I'm calling that LMPD. It's a lot of dirty cops in the city. And there's some good cops, too, that I've came across. But it's a lot of dirty ones. We got to get up out of here. The police chief, he was already going to quit anyways at the end of this month. But they already sped it up, got rid of him. He's fired. Then, on top of that, man, we got all this looting and vandalism going on, too, to where people are breaking inside of these different stores. But it doesn't make any sense because when you look at the faces of who's starting this violence and stuff, it's a lot of skinhead white people. Like, it really is. I don't know where they coming from. I don't know what their agenda is in this whole mix, but they're showing up and they're being very destructive at these peaceful protests. I've seen it, just today, this is, I don't know, I think the 3rd of June. No, yeah, the 3rd of June. So, just today, I'm riding past the park, and the police got it all blocked off, and they say it's going to be a KKK rally at the park, at Shavley Park, which, if you know the city of Louisville, then Shavley's not really the hood, but it's not really like a predominantly white area either. It's a nice little blend, and it's a lot of black people that live over there. So it's just kind of weird that we're allowing these things to go on. And I don't mean, you know, just we as a city. I mean, we as far as a community, as far as the police and everybody else. Why are y'all allowing this agitation to go on? I think it's more of an agenda than anything else, to be real with you. Like, how all of a sudden we go from coronavirus to now we, you know, who's even talking about the coronavirus? Everybody's out here in packs of thousands and hundreds together, and nobody's saying nothing, whereas before they didn't want so many people even being together. So it's real bogus. This whole thing has just switched from now, you know, we go from coronavirus to police just killing people left and right. Got your president calling people thugs, calling black men, let's just be real, black men thugs, and saying that, you know, we deserve whatever force they deem necessary. Like, if they feel like that we are a threat, then they can do whatever they want to us. And that's bullshit. Like, we got to be able to stand up as a people. I think right now, with this whole quarantine stuff and with this whole coronavirus thing and with the protest and all the police brutality and stuff, it should be teaching us, man, us black people, that we need to start building up our economy. We need to start building up our own ecosystem to live and thrive in and not depend on outside resources. If you go back and look at what the Black Panthers were demanding, we were demanding our own education, to knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we're going to have to get to, and what we're getting back to is getting knowledge of self. And knowing who we are as a people, knowing what it is, what we deserve. And we ain't asking for much but equality, man. I mean, we ain't asking for a leg up, even though that's what y'all promised us. Even though that's what we were told that we were getting for all them years of slavery. And it is about, and people say it ain't about, you know, this generation ain't the one who did it now, but they reaping the benefits from their ancestors who did it. This ain't about our generation and our lifetime. This is about future generations in their lifetime. This is about your kids and your kids' kids and your kids' kids' kids, and how they're gonna reap the benefits from the work that we putting in right now, man. I know I just been rambling and I can go on and on all day, man, but hopefully y'all took something from this video. I love y'all. Please continue to like, subscribe, share this video, share it, send it everywhere, man. Somebody need to hear this message. We gotta get up, man, get off our ass. We gotta get out here, vote, put the right people in office. I've seen it for myself, man. When you put the right people in office, good things happen. Good, like on a local level. I've seen black judges, white judges, and, you know, racist judges, and, you know, a judge who comes from my background. And when you put the right people and the right laws in place, man, you can really turn some things around. But we got to start, you know, building our own, doing for ourselves. And anybody who opposes it, man, we got to knock them out the way and keep it moving. It's 502 King Power. I love y'all. I'm out.